I've been getting a few requests to show you how to build an underground fall-in trap. So first I gotta show you how to build underground, I guess. Some of you may not know. So you start by placing a foundation, get some stairs on it that goes into the ground like that. You want to go to your floor digger, find a round carpet. There's this 76 one, it's really good. You can go to MISC structures where you will find a symptomatic. Place it like center on it, like so. Back to floor digger. You need to find another carpet. Any carpet will do. And what you want is like put it on the lip of the symptomatic like so. You see it's hovering above the ground. What you need next is a pressure plate, like so. You move it once and then don't touch it again. Don't stand on it. And you put the 76 rug on the pressure plate and you pick it up and put it down until it goes all the way down. This takes a little while. Halfway there. Now, if you do this on a public server, it will be a bit laggy and you may create something called a permanent world object, which is something I just did there. Now, this is one way you can actually build up like really high up in the air. You can now place your cam module on this. It will persist if I move the cam module. You repeat the process and you just keep building up and up and up and up. But that's not what we're doing today. So I just moved this cinematic and I can continue. Now this object there, that 76 rug you see, it's not really there. It will be gone if I hop servers. And it happens if you do this too fast, especially if you're on a laggy server. Anyway, we're nearly there. This should be good. So I got the stairs over here and I want to put the symptomatic somewhere around here so I can enter onto the carpet as I go underground, which I'm gonna do now. So here we are. That's me underground. And what you want to do here, once you're down, you'll get some new stairs. I think we'll go down 2 more. And then I will add a floor and another floor. I will then build a wall. Sorry, a doorway. Okay, and on that doorway I will add a roof. I should now be able to get rid of the doorway. After I swap the roof to a slope roof, I can now get rid of the doorway. I can get rid of the floor, this floor. I can now swap this roof back to a flat roof. I can keep adding roofs to it. Okay. I can delete the stairs. And I will fall down, which is fine. I'll just land on top. If it doesn't bug out, of course. I'll probably just keep falling. Let's see if I can land on something. Maybe not. Maybe I should fast travel. Now, if you're bloodied, you may die from this process, but I can now get rid of these stairs and this foundation. So there's nothing visible up here, right? Go back down. I can keep adding floors to build myself a nice foundation to build on, like my underground camp, if you will. Like so. I can actually get rid of this, but I wouldn't advise you doing so yet. Okay, so once you build your platform, you need to bring your module down. And the way you do that is get the module next to your symptomatic above it. You kind of like go into build mode, you jump up, you pick it up. Now you have to jump up into the module, otherwise you'll go through the ground and be out top. Anyway, once you got your module down, and you need it down here, you can get rid of this, but I wouldn't advise to get rid of this until you're completely done. What you need is some kind of object that you can interact with, like a workbench, a bed, a computer. People tend to use the computer a lot. It's very obvious with the computer, I might add, if I can find it. It is here, this one. It's tall, that's why people use it, but there are many other objects that you can use that you can interact with. The symptomatic is tall. This one is tall. You can use this one. And any object that, like, when you press use on it, teleports you from one side to the other. Like, I can access it from here. It teleports me there. You get the idea. It doesn't matter what you use. Generally, people prefer tall objects, but you can use any of the shooting games, the arcade ones. Like, where are they? You get some from Nuka World, I believe. You can even use them as the fuzzy ride, should you wish. As long as you can target it through the ground. The taller the object is, the easier it is to work with. Anyway, so in order to build the trap, you will need an object like so. So let's just go with the symptomatic. Most people have access to that, and it's quite easy to get your hands on. Can I find the symptomatic now? There it is. So, as you can see, it's underground. If I go up here, above ground, it's no longer visible, right? You want it to be protruding through the ground so people can actually use it. There's also that new bed. I've seen a few people making a trap with this one. This one's really cool. Maybe we should go with this one. Now, the way you raise objects in this game, instead of merging them down, is by using the cam module, hence why we needed that. So, let's get a carpet out here. I'll put this spore plant on it, and I put the carpet on the module, which raises the thing on the carpet upwards while the carpet remains where it is. I can keep doing that. As you can see, it goes upwards. This is easier if you have a friend, obviously. You could say, alright, I see it coming through the ground, but otherwise you're going to have to get up and down to see how far you are. I don't think this is enough. Almost. This kind of trap does take a lot of fiddling, but it's kind of fun. I don't currently operate one of these myself. I think it's too obvious. So there you go. So you have a spore plant, and you can raise it up as high as you want. The only thing that's important is that when you use it, you actually go underground. If it's raised too high up above the ground, you may just stay on top of the ground instead of going underground. So here it is. So once you got that bit up, you use it, you exit it, and you take note of where you land exactly. So that will be right here. Okay. You need some kind of object to give you a visual cue of where a player would land. You can use a power connector, for example. So it was right here. Right there. You can move this off. Okay. You don't really need this this cam module anymore, so you can move it upstairs again. Right. You can move this anywhere you want in the camp. If the terrain is uneven like it is here, you may not be able to see it. You may have to raise it up a bit more, as you can see. So flat ground is definitely preferable, but you don't need it. As long as you found the right spot, just keep it there. And all you really do is build punji boards around it. So let's see if I have a blueprint, otherwise I'll have to make it, right? Now, you don't want to overdo the punjis. This would probably be too much, but just for the sake of it, let's go with there. And here. Yeah. Like so. I'll store this one and redo it. Hopefully this is far enough apart, but close enough that they take damage from both sides. You could also put punjis facing this way, or you can make a doorway here or anything. So let's see. Let's see if it works. If not, it just needs a bit of adjustment, I would have to move that again. Let's hope this is... I don't think this is far enough, honestly. Hoping this is going through the ground. Almost. Well, maybe we should bring down the module again. Like so. As I said, this is a lot of fiddling, but it's kind of worth it. Oh, I forgot to bring the module down, didn't I? So once again, jump up. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, guys, but that's how it is. That's how the game is. Get underneath it, enter build mode, jump up, pick it up. And now it won't let me. There it is. Got it. And you should be able to, if I can find a sweet spot, maybe. Is that it? Should be able to raise all of it up in one go. Oh, there we go. Let's give it one more raise. If I can, there it was. Okay, now hopefully, is this positioned in the right way? I think it is. There's only one way to find out. Let's find out. Yeah, I can see it, so this is good enough. So I use the spore plant. And if I spaced it far enough apart, well, I will fall down straight between the punches. If I haven't, I'll just have to move the punches slightly. There we go. And, you know, I'm a dead player. You can double stack these. I have a video on how to do that. You can put punches here and on the backside. You can actually get punches from all four sides. But that's how you make an underground camp, you know, a trap. That's the basic of it. What you do, how you decorate it, how deadly you make it, that's all up to you. So once you build this and, you know, you're certain that you fall straight down, that will be your entrance to your underground camp as well, should you wish to have an underground camp. You know, you could have a camp upstairs. That's really up to you. You can now get rid of this and this. If you want to restrict access to your camp completely, like when you're not around, or, you know, you get these persistent people who are just super interested in how it all works and whatever, you can put it all on a springboard, you know. And make sure you have your cam module upstairs, right? That's important. Because if it's down here, you can't hit repair all. And the only way you can get down is by building another symptomatic or whatever so you can get down. And you can literally despawn your entrance. And you're safe and sound and nobody can harass you or get down. If that's your wish. So yeah, just make sure your cam module's upstairs. Hide it in a bush or something. And, you know, you hit repair all. That will repair this one, and you're good to go.